Hi YouTube.
Hey YouTube, we are back again.
Yes, and
Sorry for the delay, things taking place. I had exams to study for, and my mum hasn't been feeling too well. She hasn't been feeling herself, but we're back.
feeling myself. All right.
We are back today, and today we're going to be speaking about some of the things that my mum does, which really, really annoys me. And I'm sure that some of you guys can relate. Some of you teenagers can relate to things that I'm going to say today.
What are you gonna say?
Are you ready?
Huh? I'm ready.
Okay. Well, the first thing, I tell her this all the time.
Wait, Tiana. You know, notice I'm not wearing my wig. We're 20 today. We look like twins.
Stop touching me.
No, seriously. Does my hair look bad?
No, you look fine.
My edges grow back as well, didn't
It
it?
was- yes, yeah, it is. Look fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, what you were saying. Go on.
Okay, before I was rudely interrupted,
As usual.
as usual, exactly. One of the biggest things that annoys me about my mum is that she doesn't knock on my door. And you guys may think, okay, it's just a door. It's not a big issue. But doors were made to be knocked. It's just the principle of life. Like, why do you not knock? It's not a hard thing to do. It's you before you enter, you knock on the door, and when you leave, you close the door. I just don't understand why you don't do it.
It just feels weird, and it's so funny because I used to experience the same thing with my mom.
So why do you do
I
it?
don't know. I really, really hate it. I just can't bring myself to knock on the door. It feels like why should I have to be this is my house. Why do I need to knock on your door? If I want to come into your room, I should be able to come into your room. I know, seriously, it sounds, because it's like violation of privacy.
A major violation of privacy.
No, don't stretch it yet.
No, it's a
Seriously,
major
stretch it.
violation of privacy.
I know the right thing, and I know that I should not. It's like, and when I now, like, I've been trying, though, be honest. I have been trying.
Yes, you've improved.
Yes, I've been.
But you're still, you need to, you need to get with it. Like, you need to get with it.
Now, the funniest thing is that she'll be in her room, and I know it's wrong. I should knock. I just can't do. I just can't do it. It just feel like, I don't know. To me personally, I just feel like I'm in charge. Like, why should I be knocking to come to your room? And even though I know it's wrong, I just can't help it. But the thing is, when I knock on her door, well, before I started knocking on her door, I would just go in there, and she would be just standing there, like sometimes butt naked, and I'll just be like shutting her away, and she's like looking at me like, are you for real, mom? Like, can't you just wait? But for me, I was like, no, I had you, so stand there, I'm talking to you, let me say what I need,
Butt naked.
need to say. And for me, it's not a big deal. Do you have something hiding?
It's just the basic concept of privacy. It's like, when I'm coming into your room, I knock. I always knock. Even if no one responds yet, I will wait until someone responds before I enter the room.
Yes, but you know the reason,
and I close your door.
But the reason
when
why,
I'm
no, the
leaving.
reason why that's with that one, that's a bit tricky because we're grown, we're adults. You don't know what's going on. So you in your position, you have to knock on the door. You understand? Which is nice because I taught you good
No, but
manners.
just always knock. Just always knock. Always.
But
Just knock. Don't just waltz in.
so when I don't,
It's like,
knock,
okay, I might as well not have a room. I might as well just, have a little cardboard box.
it's not that bad. Do you really feel bad? When I don't know?
I really feel like it's a major invasion. It's a major invasion.
So when I come in your room and I don't knock on when I just barge in, you feel how,
I feel like, what are you doing? Like, why are you, what are you doing in here? Why? And another thing is, you come into my room and you just stand there and look at me. I'm thinking, is there a purpose of you actually coming into my room besides looking at me? Like, why? Why? And I stare straight back at her.
I know you're making it actually sound pervy. Like,
I'm thinking like, what do you want?
And she literally asked me, what do you want? Like, how can you ask your mom, what do you want? Yeah, and that just annoys me as well, that she's...
It's a coincidence that you actually said that, because that brings me on to the second thing that I don't understand why or how.
Kill me today. Oh my gosh.
When I say things like, what do you want? You blow it out of proportion. Like, you make it such a big deal. You make small little things that you think are so insignificant. You make it such a big deal. Like, you have actually said, when I say to her, what do you want? Because when I tell you, she comes into my room and just looks at me. And I'm thinking, okay, like, what do you want? And she's like, who are your chapter son?
No.
What did I do?
All right. Let me say something to you. It's going to come back to how I was brought up. Again, I was brought up in Jamaica. So you don't answer, when your parents call you, Tiana, you don't say what. Like these kids these days, their parents, I've seen it so many times. Their parents call them and say, what? I've been in stores, shops, everywhere. What do you want? You don't answer your parents like that. Seriously, it's very disrespectful. Oh, my tongue. You see this thing in my mouth? I really need to take it out. It messes up my speech. And that's the next thing, guys. Don't pierce your tongue. It actually messes up your speech. Yes. So, no, what may I say again?
You're talking about respect in Jamaica.
Respect.
And your mother.
Can you imagine if my grandmother or my mother called me and I said, what? Oh my God, Tiana would get some
but
bliss.
you have to understand, yeah, it's not meant in... When I say it, I rarely say that. So it's not meant to be offensive or disrespect. It's a legitimate question. Like, what do you want?
It's a legitimate question, but the way in which you ask that question, you have to remember that I am above you. You understand? I am your mom. There's certain level of respect, even though it is a question. You understand? But you can't ask that question like that. You have to phrase it differently, Tiana. I know that you're in a culture where, for them, that Americans and British, it's fine. That's not a problem. But for us, I find it very I don't like it. So when she says it, I go off. I'm like, who the hell is it? Tell them. I really I find it very disrespectful. You have to fix up your argument. She doesn't understand, and even though I'm saying it to her, even now she most probably won't be able to understand what I'm saying. But Tiana, it's not good. You can't just say, what do you want?
How would you like me to rephrase the question? What can I assist you in?
You can say, Mom, are you okay? Is there anything that you know what I mean? You can, come on, you're an intelligent girl. You know how to ask question. Do you know what I mean? You can't just say, you can say, yes, Mom. Is everything okay? That's in it. Doesn't that sound a little bit better?
Yes, I understand.
You understand? Okay, look at it like this. Remember, I was cooking yesterday. When I was cooking yesterday, yeah, and you came in the kitchen, opening the pot, and I said, "What you want? What you want?" You, the way she looked at me, that,
because it was such aggression coming from her.
It wasn't even aggression. But I just said to her, I said, "What do you want?"
No, it was not in that tone. You see, it's not about what you say.
You're getting it. Oh, thank you.
It's about how you.
Now she's getting it. You see it.
Yeah, but when I say, it's like, what do you want? When you say, what do you want? It's completely different.
I know when you say it in the Patwa and
it's
like in English, it
different.
sounds really harsh. You know, when they say it in the Jamaican language, I do understand that it sounds really harsh, however. But I still don't. You still can't just. It's rude. I find it very, very rude to say, what do you want? No, just imagine you go to a store and you're looking at a girl and she turns around and say, what do you want? It's not a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing. Do you think that it's a good thing to just ask, what do you want, to your parents? Nah. You know, deep down you know it as well. And yes, with the knocking thing, I am trying. Innit,
Yeah,
T?
you are trying.
I am trying. It's still hard. I do struggle. So, parents, I want you to tell me, comment, let me know. Do you knock on your kids' door? And if you do, which is good, but how do you feel knocking on their door? I don't feel comfortable knocking. I know I have to do it. There's just something. I don't know, like, I can't do it. it's so hard. I'm trying. I think I should be able to go anywhere, anytime. But she's growing. And she needs her privacy. They really do need their privacy. It's not like they're doing something funny or they're up to something, but we all do. You know, they're humans. You know, they need their privacy.
Amen.
Amen. So, is this it?
No, this is not it. Okay.
No, Jen, I can't take too much. It's too much in one. No, please. What else? No. You have to spare me for today, honestly. And no, and I'm not feeling well as well. So
okay, I'll allow you.
And usually after we do a video, we usually have this big. It doesn't really stop here. It actually is. It would be amazing if we had cameras in our house just following. It carries on and on. Every time we do a video, it just is so debatable. You know, it goes on until somebody starts arguing and then somebody starts crying. Usually I'm the one to start crying as well. So yeah, but this is it, TT. I'm tired. I need to rest. I haven't been feeling too well. I've been off for a week. I have to stay home. So Tiana will have to do the housework, which in the next video I will definitely be talking about these lazy ass kids. Trust me, they're so lazy, but that's for in another video. So yeah, I need to go and wipe off this.
Okay, stop. Okay, so guys, comment below. How can they contact us? How can the people contact us? Instagram, Facebook, email. It will be in the description.
And subscribe now because you don't miss out. Yeah. What you see is what you get as well. Like I said, we don't talk about this beforehand or anything. We just chat. we just talk. You know, it's just good to sit down with your parents and just have a little conversation, you know, and it's just good. It's just that we're sharing ours with you. And it's so funny because she stays in her room and get herself sorted. I'm in my room and get sorted. And we just come together in the same room and we just sit down. We just come together. Don't you think we work well together, T?
Yeah.
Innit? I like it. I think we've got a good relationship. Innit? Even though you're annoying something, honest. Oh my god, don't get me started.
Okay, and guys, yeah, we comment below, and any feedback is appreciated.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.